Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal. The next World of Warcraft update of patch 10.1 has recently hit the testing realms and has been adding new content, features, and class changes for us to test over the last few weeks. And yesterday, we got yet another PTR update. In 10.1, we will see a further expansion of character customization, with a Nightborn allied race getting new eye colors like Fel Green, Arcane Purple, and Fiery Yellow. We also have new Mythic Plus seasonal changes, with Vortex Pinnacle finally ready for testing sometime this week. The affixes of Quaking, Grievous, and Volcanic are looking to retire, replaced with a new addition like Incorporeal, Afflicted, and Entangling. In patch 10.1, our classes are also getting their hands on brand new tier sets, which have seen massive new updates as of this week, while PvP players will notice that their new talents have been made available for testing with the most recent update. In today's video, I want to explore some of the newest class tier set changes and new PvP additions as of the most recent in development build of the patch 10.1. But right before we get into this update video, most of you guys watching these are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as hit the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you're looking to get regular class and content updates for all the future Dragonflight builds. First, I want to go over the newest tier set improvements added with the most recent build, starting with big upgrades heading to the class of Death Knight. First, we have the spec of Frost, which is turning into an undead dragon summoner playstyle. Pillar of Frost summons a frost worm to rain death upon all foes in front of you at a reduced effectiveness. The airstrike shatters your enemy's defenses, increasing their damage taken from critical strikes. Consuming procs of Rhyme helps empower your next dragon strike up to 50% worth of damage increase. This powerful new tier set plays incredibly well into both DK playstyles. The Frost Sintergosa builds will find the bonus to frost damage quite useful, and building up to a massive dragon strike will be quite intuitive. Obliteration focused Death Knights will greatly benefit from the increased critical strike damage as they shatter their foes to bits with massive obliterate combos. Unholy Death Knights also gain a new tier set bonus. Casting Death Coils and Epidemics causes you to gain Master of Death stacks. Once unleashed, these stacks empower your mastery, which increases both your shadow damage as well as the damage of your undead minions. These stacks can be unleashed with Dark Transformation, which allows you to control the flow of this tier far better during crucial gameplay moments. Army of the Dead instantly grants you 20 stacks of Master of Death, which gives mastery buff and immediate value. This tier set change allows for much better control, where Death Knights can easily harness the mastery boost during the most crucial moments to maximize their damage output. Next, we have the tier set updates for the class of Monk. The Windwalker tier set bonus enhances your single target damage through Rising Sun Kick, and initially had a small chance of erupting onto nearby targets. To help this bonus be more consistent, Rising Sun Kick's Nova bonus is now guaranteed with every single use of Kick. The Retribution Paladin tier set also gains small adjustments. The original 4 set is now part of the 2 set, where Judgments and Hammer of Wrath both deal bonus damage with greater value if they critically strike, and both of these abilities will debuff your target. The new 4 set causes Hammer of Wrath to echo onto nearby targets for a portion of its damage, which helps to enhance cleave and AoE capabilities of Retribution Paladins. The class of Praise got one of the best looking tier sets in the patch 10.1 and has become the envy of many other classes. While they surely won on the visual side, the actual combat bonuses left much to be desired. The newest update comes to correct that issue, but providing all 3 specs with better thematic and gameplay options. Starting off with the Protective Discipline Priest, whose new set bonus focuses on empowering Power Word Shield, as well as the offensive spells like Shadow Word Pain. Casting Shield a few times causes your next shield to bless the target with a stronger version of Atonement, which lasts 15 seconds longer and transfers 20% more damage to heal its target. If you're not familiar with the Discipline Priest, their base playstyle revolves around protecting allies with shields and healing effects which apply Atonement. Any damage you deal causes a portion of that damage to also heal all atonement targets. This new bonus helps empower the main Disc Priest mechanic while bolstering their shields, which could result in a mana-intensive playstyle, but the increased atonement value could result in a big payoff. Next, we have the all-consuming Shadow Priest. Initially, their set empowered the talent of Mindbender, which encouraged an Idol of Yasharaj playstyle, a build that most priests would be familiar with, especially if you played during the expansion of Shadowlands. But this new set empowers your shadowy apparitions and opens up doors into a Yogg Saron builds, which can emphasize either strong Mind Blast damage as well as damage over time gameplay, which will hopefully lead to more talent variety. Finally, we have the Holy Priest set bonus, which isn't quite ready for testing but expected to see further improvements. The 2 set causes Prayer of Mending to sometimes duplicate to nearby allies, and with enough luck, this could technically create a loop of infinite healing. Each time prayer bounces to another target, it increases the strength of your next Holy Word spell, be it damage or a healing effect. Finally, Destruction Warlock's tier set has been adjusted, where fire casts and Demon Fire can conjure additional Demon Fire bolts. Every bolt increases your fire damage up to a maximum of 8%, but the duration of this buff does not refresh, meaning that Desert Warlocks may have to right-click the buff from their buff window whenever Channel Demon Fire comes back off of cooldown, which isn't ideal and hopefully we'll see a future rework. And besides tier set changes, our classes are also gaining new PvP talents in preparation of Season 2 of Dragonflight. These new PvP talents help shake up the Dragonflight meta, while offering certain class specs new gameplay possibilities, from new defensive bonuses to group-wide utility, and enhance the burst value to quickly surprise enemy targets within PvP. First, we have Death Knights, where Spell Warden makes a return. The talent has been redesigned to shorten the cooldown and the duration of Anti-Magic Shell, which allows for frequent momentary protection. Anti-Magic Shell can also be applied on nearby allies, which allows for better group value. We also have the PvP talent of Bloodforged Armor. Using Death Strike helps reduce physical damage taken by 20% for 3 seconds, which bolsters Death Knights for a short time against most melee classes, improving on their overall survivability. The Unholy Death Knight talent of Reanimation has been changed. You will still be able to summon zombies that will chase after your target, which will explode after a short bit of time. The explosion stuns all nearby foes and deals 20% of health in shadow damage, which is quite powerful. The zombies are no longer killable, but do come with a slight delay. They will have a much longer cooldown, but you will be able to get 2 charges of Reanimation. Balance Druids are getting the talent of Dying Stars. Dispelling Moonfire or Sunfire makes the target more vulnerable to these dots, which can punish pesky healers who are constantly dispelling your damage. Feral Druids gain Wild Attunement. After cycloning a target, you instantly shift back into cat form, and your next bite, rip, or maim within 5 seconds will also cast Feral Frenzy. This allows Ferals a much better swap potential after establishing CC on the enemy healer. Evokers gained a new PvP talent of Dreamcatcher, which removes the cooldown of Sleepwalk, but grants it a slightly longer cast time, which gives Evokers enhanced control. Mages get 2 new PvP talents. First, we have Master Shepherd. Polymorphing targets will increase your movement speed and versatility. Polymorph will also prevent targets from fully healing, which allows you to have complete control over the enemy target. Second, we have Ethereal Blink. Blinking past your target will slow them. Blinking through enemy targets also grants it more cooldown reduction, with its value increasing the more targets that you blink past. Holy Paladins gain the talent of Bedazzle, where you flash all targets in front of you, causing them to miss their next spells and attacks for the next 3 seconds, which allows for some defensive gameplay. Enhancement Shamans gain a new PvP talent of Storm Weaver. Consuming Maelstrom Weapon on damaging spells causes your next healing surge or chain heal to also gain Maelstrom value. For Enhancement Shamans, casting healing spells costs more mana than using the damaging spells, so cycling through the damage and the healing casts will help you stay on the offensive while constantly recovering your own health bar. I want to thank all of you so much for watching the video and hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As per usual, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single live stream and video, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video or discuss with the other members of the community what you think about the upcoming changes. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.